we don't really know because no one tells anything. I
Right.
mean, that's the thing.
He's insane right now. You start hearing voices. I started hearing voices, bad ones, schizophrenia or whatever that is. It's not because I have schizophrenia. It's because they put me in solitary, and if you're in solitary under that immense pressure, you're gonna start going insane. I was just talking about this with a really good friend of mine the other day. What I went through psychologically in jail, and it's not like the police and the prosecution don't know what's going on with you because everyone goes through it. Jail is horrifying. The food, the not knowing that everything's recorded. You start slipping. You start not knowing what is real and what isn't real. You don't know. You start thinking memories are not really memories. That there's something that you've made up in your head. You don't know. You don't know what all of a sudden everyone's at. You become extremely paranoid. And I still struggle with that now. I think everybody's after me all the time. Like I don't trust anyone. It just destroys you. It destroys your mentality. It fucks you up, and they know this. And then they'll take that, and all of a sudden your lawyer shows up with a plea deal, and you're just like,
Yeah,
"Fuck yeah, I'll take it." You know what I mean? Just fuck it, give it to me, whatever it is. Just get me the fuck out of here. You start to look forward to prison because there's prisons like you got more shit to do. Jail is fucking horrifying. And it's not. I wasn't in a dorm room situation, which it's pretty bad dorm room situation because you got all these fucking assholes everywhere. But when I was in a violent offenders pod, where it's not fun. And they feed you horribly, they treat you horribly. It's not anywhere that it's torture. It's fucking torture.
yeah. I know. Well, I don't know, but I can only imagine from what you're saying.
You
I
can't.
mean,
And then when you
fucking
start
hell.
like you're on the phone and you're talking to people and um I'm sure I think Lou's a psychiatrist. You'd probably have to talk to a doctor about this. But I would be on the phone talking to someone, and then by the end of the phone conversation, it would take like 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, I didn't know who I was talking to anymore. They would turn into someone that was it was just that. I don't know if you understand what that is and how insane that is. All of a sudden, you're talking to someone that you love. You're like a step parent, and all of a sudden, by the end of the phone conversation, you're talking to the devil. You know what I mean? You're like, all
Yeah,
right, well, I love you. I'll see you later. And you hang the phone up and you go back and sit in those little chairs somewhere, and you're fucking insane. It's insane. It's the craziest fucking thing. And I'm here to talk about it because it helps to tell you about this stuff. It's
yeah.
it's losing your mind. It's in my book. Get my book. There's a lot in my book. Um, Losing your mind is a very difficult thing to describe. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's people
Well,
with
no, I
mental health
don't.
issues.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have
we.
it wouldn't have taken me very long to live like that, to kill myself, to just be like, I'm done. You can't live like this. I wasn't gonna make it because you're insane. But as soon as they said not guilty, it was like poof, it was over. I was like, fuck y'all. I'm not crazy. This is what happened. I'm gonna go tell everybody about it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is fucking
Yeah,
torture what they did to me. They ruined me.
I mean, look, we all know something about mental health and all that, but not to this extent of what
You
you're discussing.
eventually you just come to the realization that it's would be you'd be better off dead. You just this isn't worth it. So I started to look for a place to hang a sheet. And you know what they would do? That's the only way you can really do it where I was to find a niche in a door frame, which you can make with this with the nail clippers that they give you, and then you make a niche, and then you make a rope in your jail cell with your sheet that they give you. You're only allowed one sheet. They would throw sheets under my door at night. You're only allowed one sheet. They would throw at night, lying in my fucking cell. All of a sudden, a sheet would come fucking into my cell from under the door. You know what I mean? Making
Fucking
sure
hell.
I had
Yeah, no,
sheets.
that's
They always made sure I had sheets. Because you know what the best thing to close this case would be? For Matt to kill himself. Case closed. Guilty as fuck. We were right, folks. This guy was an asshole. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I was looking at. It's fucking crazy, man.